Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. We're still setting up a bit. Say hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Want to do
Hey.
introductions early now?
So, I mean, I'm Meerkat. I'm Chef. You can just call me Chef if you like.
Yes, chef. Alrighty. So, that should be good to go. Looks like the default port is 1234 for that game. Got that done. Start the actual game here. Do some more configuring, such as changing the name of the YouTube stream. Because that's... It's not May the 4th anymore.
Good.
No matter how much we want to believe it is.
Yeah. Creator Studio. I'm just going to give it a generic name here because I don't know what else to do. Better than nothing.
Stream number 3. This time.
I'm just naming it Stream at the Red Star. I don't care. Alrighty.
Yeah, that's a good name. That works.
That's good. That's set up. We're good to go. Today we're playing OpenRA, which is an RTS game that is based off of another RTS game that is decades old at this point. So, it's going to be interesting to say the least.
Confused.
Hmm?
Who weren't confused already.
Don't worry, you'll catch on quickly, I'm sure. It's only a little bit difficult to learn, I guess.
So, where's the, what's the IP? How do I connect?
Give me just a moment here. Let's tune... I need to tune the audio for it down. 1 second.
I wouldn't say the IP out loud.
Probably
Do we
not.
have anybody reading questions?
Sure.
Let me see here.
I can read them this time around if y'all like.
Okay, create one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Today. It's creating the server. Let's figure this out.
Okay, I'm creating it now. So,
Okay. Just want to make sure we had that organized.
how many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll just quickly get a 6-player map. There we
Is
go.
everyone playing or who's...
I'll read questions.
Yeah, I'm sitting out as well.
So 4 players.
Okay, that's better. Give me a moment. Let's actually transition so that way these people can see what's going on. There we
I
go.
was wondering about that.
Ulti, are you watching Twitch or YouTube?
Both.
Okay. I guess I should be too. I was just gonna say, take one or the other. But, all right.
Okay, I'll take YouTube.
Okay.
In that case, I'll
Perpetual
close out
says
those
hello,
guys.
folks.
Alrighty, so I've got it's
Perpetual's in this room.
okay. So I've got it started
You're
here.
getting called.
You should be able to find it in the multiplayer list now.
Okay. Refresh.
Excuse me, I'm just dying. Am I very late? Not at all.
What's the name of the server?
1 second, that's an X. It is just called Red Star, and the password is the first word in a popular phrase we use.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Essentially what it was last
Never
time.
not be that.
There we go.
It will never not be that password.
Yeah, it's probably just easiest to keep it that way. Or use the second word of that phrase. Either way.
or the whole phrase, you know.
Yeah,
Did you hit create?
I did. You might have to refresh your list now.
Alright.
Open multiplayer again.
And if you give me a moment, I should be able to get you the direct IP. If you think that's something you'll end up needing.
Quite probably,
Alrighty.
because I'm not seeing it in the listing.
Don't want to show that. Xfinity Network. So I can actually. No, it would have just been some. There. Alrighty, I'm going to paste the direct in Discord.
Wolk is trying to mod me.
Alrighty, there we go. It's in general.
Sweet.
Live dangerously. Post in general.
Yep.
This game is it's called OpenRA. It's Red Alert, but open source.
Who doesn't have?
Direct IP.
Okay. Got that taken care of. Okay. Okay. Let's go to the music here.
Yes.
Server is
Nico.
running an incompatible version. What?
Am I out of
Online
date?
games. You might be out of date. It's surprising that they're still updating this though.
Again, this is an open version of it.
Well, this is released 201-80307. That's the one I have.
Yeah, I have a much earlier version, so I'm gonna take a quick moment and set that up.
Well, that's going on. Does anyone have any questions?
Yes, please ask questions in the chat, please. Both in YouTube and Twitch.
Valid questions are, why is Lectonic such an idiot? I just...
Not at all.
It's only your second time doing this, or third?
Doing
I-
this multi...
He is a streamer.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the setup I'm doing for you guys is less complicated than mine.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm sure it's definitely more complicated because it involves more people.
Ooh, excuse me.
I just saw a
Just seeing all
font
the
name here.
downloads
Free
happening.
Sans. Undertale reference, even though it's not supposed to be.
So, Wolk says Southern Continent Online Game 0.5. Any confirmed dates? I'm assuming that's in
Wolfie,
reference
I'll
to...
stab you for that.
Oh,
For what?
and then we also have a what's the
Say
deal with the
hashtag
cards
Avenger
as
spoilers.
well.
Well, that's where it should be.
We have a question about any confirmed dates and any any information with the cards that we've discussed earlier.
Run that by me again?
Okay, so any confirmed dates for releases on anything so far?
So, the cards. We were going to start releasing them this week, but then, right after we released the video, we got a guy on Facebook who messaged us that he was inspired by the cards, made his own, and they're a lot better, so we're having to reconfigure to his format. We brought him on board, and that's in. So, we're planning on starting releasing those next week.
All right.
We were prepared, and then someone did it better.
And we would much rather have you give you guys the better than. Alrighty, so it's good. It should be up. It's up to date. with the exact same version I sent the rest of you.
By the way, guys, if you hear anything in the background, that's my boss. I am currently at work.
Why are you doing this at work?
I work at a game.
That raises a lot of questions.
I work at a
Well,
game.
we better fire him from RSG for the sake of his own job.
What? No, please. Will the cards be print it yourself? Billy asks.
So, if you wish to print them, that'd be great. We can't print them for the same reasons we can't print books, etc. Copyright issues, expensive. So,
Whoever is
if you want to print them out, go ahead. You're not required to by any means, but yeah, we will not be releasing any sort of physical cards because that is copyright issues amongst other things.
Whoever's joined the server already, change your name from newbie, please, so that way people know who you are.
Oh, is the new server up, by the way?
Yeah.
Nico Toa asks, yes, since Shadow of the Colosseum and Doroni and Nui will be tabletop RPGs, how is that going to work out with the cards? How's
the
that gonna work
cards-
out? I'm presuming he's talking about it.
Are reference cards, basically. Kind of like spell cards in D&D.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. And then how many cards? However many masks there are, I'm presuming.
So, there are 36 masks in the red box. And they will be, there will be the great and noble versions. So there will be a total of 72 mask cards released.
Alright. And obviously we don't have to make them for the mutated versions because mutated masks don't, or Deca masks don't have powers. So.
Yeah. We will be doing Nuva's probably later on. They're not part of this because Nuva's rule set is not in the red box, so
Alright.
that's just gonna head that one off.
Hi guys, Pikachu.
Hey, boys.
Adventures.
What's up, Pat Prince?
Russia.
What's going on?
Just doing a little bit of streaming.
Alright. You playing anything? Or?
Oh.
Billy asks, is the bestiary going to be released along with the red box?
I can answer that with a resounding yes. We have about 70 Rocky that are fully statted and ready to go at this point. I'm going to review it. Actually, I can review it quickly just to make sure that I'm not missing any minute details, but you can expect that alongside the red box.
Yeah. Basically, essentially, the red box actually, to clarify, is a complete, like, it's character creation, it's a bestiary, it's got everything you need to start playing. So like, it's your starter set. Yeah, it's if anyone plays 5th edition, it's like the Lost Mines of Phandelver. It's the starter kit. Got basic rules, bestiary stuff. It's also a playtest, so things might be broken. That's just how it is. If they are, please tell us so we can fix them.
We do want your feedback. I'm sure in our forums we have RPG feedback for, right?
Yes, I believe there is a feedback. I don't know if it's live currently or if it's open currently because we haven't actually released anything. But there is a forum for the topic.
Yeah.
Category.
Once the red box is released, you guys will have access to a section of the forums that will allow you to give feedback on all aspects of the red box, whether that's stats for Nohi or the way that combat works with certain Rahi, that type of stuff. We want to make sure that this game is fun and also balanced. So.
Oh, by the way,
Question. Oh, go ahead.
I would recommend for all of you guys to set your team to 2, so you're all working against me.
Well, that seems rather cocky.
Well, you guys haven't played
Presumably
before.
he already had this download. Yeah.
Yes,
I was gonna
I've
say
played
he's
this
probably
before.
Much better than any of us.
Yeah, also, then again, he also knows the control scheme.
Yes. So I'm doing this to give you guys an advantage. If you make all of your teams different, it's going to be a free-for-all.
Oh wow. Here we
So-
go. Everyone made all their teams different. Gosh dang it.
Yeah.
Alright, wait.
Mata, you're.
All
I
right.
said I wanted to be on team 2. Perpetual, stop changing.
What are we playing?
Alrighty?
Red alert.
Nico
Okay.
Toa asks, what's next planned for the Forge? Any new Vanguard masks?
So
Well-
the second half of the Vanguards are planned
Battle control initialized.
for I think about a month out. Is what the that's
Mhm.
not in any way official. That's just the date that's been thrown around.
Yeah,
We're hoping to
Mhm.
coincide some releases with mask cards because there are some mask cards that have not been released yet, or some of the masks that have cards have not been released yet via the Forge.
New construction
Yeah,
options. Buildings.
I think that we're gonna have a different variety of Kanohi come out before we do the second half of the Vanguards, but those will happen for sure.
Construction complete.
I want to say we have some done already. Now that I think about it, they're just not public at the moment.
Construction complete.
So
We have
Building.
we keep a backlog of things just
well, yeah.
so like
Construction
is-
complete.
definitely something. I have no idea how to play this game. It's
Construction
gonna get very
complete.
interesting very fast.
A suggestion from
Construction
me,
options.
is next week, can you guys play Warframe?
Building.
I would be very down for that.
If all of us who are going to
I do.
participate in
Build
next
construction
week's
complete.
stream have Warframe, then I'm sure that we could probably do that.
Cannot
Sure.
deploy.
I don't have or know anything about
Construction
Warframe.
building.
other than the fact
Warframe is
that
free,
Luigi
so
loves it.
you can get it right now. I would
Construction
also
complete.
highly recommend it. If you guys are into
Cannot deploy.
third-person shooters with a lot of different
Building.
mechanics and a lot of people actually kind of compare some of the aspects of Warframe to Bionicle in some ways. Not so much the story elements.
Art style based.
It's
Construction
mostly art
complete.
style, yeah. But I mean, it's still nice to have some
Training.
aesthetic.
Training ready. Unit ready.
If we do that, though, we're probably gonna have to keep Umatu away from it because I know he's been trying to cut his Warframe addiction for a few years now. So,
We're gonna have to have a midstream intervention.
yeah, he's gonna come in and he's like, "You guys said Warframe," and we'll have to
So
cut him up.
Unit ready.
Uh,
it took
Wolf
this entire
says
time
that
for me to
the,
figure out how to deploy my command center. Just saying.
What?
Unit ready.
I just barely figured out how to deploy my command center.
Guys,
Boy.
it's a little hard to hear you over the game's audio.
I
Let
I
me-
tweaked it already.
Construction
Okay.
complete.
There's a little thing called do it yourself and mess with the stuff.
No. I'm saying that's for the stream. The stream's complaining about that.
Oh,
Trust,
don't
I
know.
don't even have the game open. I'm not playing the game.
Don't know how to disable the annoying voiceover at the moment.
Building.
So sorry guys, you're just gonna have to deal with it for the time
Construction
being.
complete.
Jeez.
I will work on that
Building.
once I. Well, let me just settings.
Construction complete.
what is the name of the server?
It's running at the moment, so
Yeah,
I
you're
don't know
not
if you'll
going
be able to join.
Let's see though. What
Building.
characters will the players be able to control? I think the Toa are on the list, but is there more to it? I'm presuming he's talking maybe Matoran.
So
If
in
he's-
the
if
red
he's
box,
talking-
it is only Toa.
Okay.
yeah.
Building.
We figured that we'd want to start with the character, the type of characters, the player races that are going to be used most frequently by most characters, which would namely be the Toa, because why would you not start with that, right? But I think immediately following that, we want to try and get Toa and Matoran and Turaga ready, so that you can have the full like evolutionary chain between those three.
It's Pokemon with extra steps.
Construction
A little
complete.
bit.
That's
yeah.
audio device, not audio advice. So
New construction options. Building.
Need more ore.
Building.
By the way, I still have no idea what I'm doing in this game.
Okay.
Also, is there a mini-map or not?
There is. You have to build a radar system in order to see the minimap.
Gotcha, I'm gonna get going on that.
Be sure to be mindful of your power in the... If you look, there's a logo in the upper right-hand corner. Below it.
You know, I got that. I've got the power and the money. Actually, that has not been a problem for me. Oh, boy.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit construction. Unit lost. Base is under attack. Lost.
Well, tell me when it's over.
Difference in power. I have riflemen. Lek has tanks.
Oh,
You know what?
God.
Run over those
The
guys,
difference
please.
between knowing how to play the game and not knowing how to play the game.
Thank you for running them over, Mr. Tank. That's much more helpful.
Construction complete.
Just,
Y'all are gonna die.
Building.
Alright, I'm back.
I've never played this game before. I wonder why I'm... Although surprisingly, I haven't had any problems with resources yet.
Okay, I was just reading on the website. It's totally feasible to do a Matoran Civil War mod for this.
Oh, yeah.
Construction complete.
Nice.
What?
Gonna do a custom map for Metronome.
Wait,
Let's
what?
do it.
For what?
I was just... That was... I don't know if that's possible. It was just thought.
I mean,
I know nothing.
Building.
What do you mean, Matoran Civil? Wait a minute.
for
Wait.
OpenRA.
Oh!
Building.
Definitely
But is
possible.
it possible to weight different factions to different things? I assume it must be, but because that's like the appeal of
Unit
factions.
ready. Building.
Make a League of Six Kingdoms mod.
Also would be very
Unit ready.
cool.
Training.
Should point out, we are not announcing this as a project we're doing. This is literally
no,
just
no.
something someone threw out.
Yeah, this
we were
is-
talking about.
It's just an idea.
We were talking about RTS earlier, and we were like, it'd be cool if there was a Matoran Civil War one. So this is just us
Unit
bullshitting
ready.
through that again.
Our base is under attack. Ready.
We tend to do that a
Wait, somebody
lot.
has a...
Building. Unit ready.
Well played.
Construction complete.
Mata has a sub.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Do you think Mata was lying about not knowing how to play the game so he could sneak up on you, or?
I literally have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, he
That's what
has...
someone with lying would say.
Unit ready.
Well, you have
Like,
a block
I'm
from
generally-
building...
I like RTS games, so I know like the general idea,
Construction
but
complete. Unit
I have no
ready.
idea like
the
how one
specifics.
actually plays this specific game. I mean, it took me a good 5 minutes to figure out how to deploy my command center.
Oh my god.
You do not know how to command and conquer.
Like, I know nothing about what these buttons do.
Oh boy. Alright, so I'm trying to connect. Alright?
I don't think you'll be able to connect since the game is in pro... Well, you might be able to spectate.
Here's a really good question that we might be able to answer.
Okay.
Any chance to see live versions of the Shadow of the Colosseum Toas? I know from the art section of the site, some of the Toas parts used do not exist in some colors, but even custom painted will there be any chances? It would be
So
fun
we
to
have
see
talked
guys-
about this
Complete.
about
Are you-
Mocking.
Yeah,
I believe
no,
this is
we
something
Ready.
planned as well.
we definitely have considered doing mocks for all the Toa. I've currently got Fotaki built the concept artwork, or the artwork you see in the videos for Fotaki's Toa form. Those are based on his actual design. Same thing for Mobkey. Kodawi has not been built.
I think Kadawi's the only one that was done purely artwork based.
Yeah, no.
Actually, no, wait, that's not true.
Wait, no, Fopi.
both
I
of
don't think
the,
we have the mock for Fopi.
BCC guys were pure art done as well.
Yeah.
But
So we
LJ is
have two
based
of
off
those.
of his self mock.
Construction complete.
But yeah, so one of the problems with building them, and real life is that they have proportions are wrong, basically. Like there's some art magic that makes them look good, and if you actually built them the way they look, they would not look good.
You only say that about Kodawi, though.
No, it's true. Like it's especially true of Kodawi. It's also true of other.
So, another question is, in that Mav key, how good are those articulated hands?
Meerkat, you're extremely quiet for me.
Yeah, we can't hear you anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, my boss is in the background. He's a bit, but let me see. In the mock for Mavki, how good are those articulated hands on him? I don't remember which hands they are, so let me look it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I think
You'd
that
have to
they're
ask,
pretty sturdy. Last time I checked, he said they were pretty good.
The ones that I have are different from the ones that he's got, I believe. And I have quite a few sets of different articulated hands for the sake of, testing them all out, see which ones are the best. I just got another set. I don't know if it's the same one that he's Okay, so in the one that's on the Red Star Games page, I do have those ones. Those ones are actually fantastic. I really, really do love those. The fingers are really they pose well, and they're stiff, but I mean, it's better to have them stiff than loose. So.
Like, did you just fly a plane over me?
Nope.
No, must be someone else's plane.
It's just the game, actually.
Oh, okay. That is you, though. And you must die.
Let's see. And what is the Matoran build you picture for your videos?
So, it's a mixture of the Metru build and the Tahunga. Like, specifically, they have the Tahunga feet. It's kind of a composite of all of the various Matoran builds that were ever shown in canon.
Mm-hmm. We don't really have I don't want to say we don't have a consistent style, because we're consistently blending all of those designs together.
Like, it's the same build every time that we use. It's just not any of the ones in canon.
Yeah, no, we might end up devising some kind of build for that. We don't have, I don't think we have that currently.
If we do, it would probably involve 3 parts to make those Tahunga feet work.
Mm-hmm.
Much as I love the Tahunga feet. What are you guys doing over here? Wait, who has an atomic bomb? Really?
Yes. What
Welcome
else?
to Communist Russia.
Once the no, I'm Russia.
I'm German.
Germany. Hey, this is what happens when only one man knows how to play the game.
Oh, I don't think so.
I forgot to build a power plant to compensate for that. Whoops.
Haha. I act like I had anything to do with this victory. Of you failing to...
It's not a victory. It's just... It'll take me a...
It's a minor victory. Let me have this.
Okay, I guess.
Fun and unrelated non-bionicle question. Which side do you prefer, Jedi or Sith? I'm personally more
Sith.
of a...
Sith, actually, yeah. So, I mean...
My OC is a Grey Jedi.
I was
Get
about
outta
to say,
here.
I think that Grey Jedi are probably where I land.
I mean, so, like... honestly, okay. Yes, I would side with the Jedi, because they're better people, but theologically, I actually think the Sith have, like, a better society. Or not a better society, that's the wrong word. Better, What's what I'm looking for? I guess theology would be the term.
Construction complete.
Well, considering how we're pushing agendas now, the Empire did nothing wrong.
Shut up. No, they did several things wrong.
No.
Building.
They did several things wrong, starting with losing.
Oh, yep.
Also several other things. But no, like if you look at the
Silence.
Jedi Code versus the Sith Code, the Sith Code is like a straight up mantra for self-improvement. Whereas the Jedi Code is just like denial.
Unit ready.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem. But
Construction
at the same
complete.
time, the Sith, while there is everything for self-improvement, there's nothing for control, you know? So everything, you have to act upon every feeling that you have in the Sith Code to be
And actually, I believe
truly
control is
a
literally
Sith.
mentioned. Like, through power, I gain control, something to that effect. I forget. It's been a long time since I actually got kicked from a Discord server for, like,
Building.
arguing the Sith side, by the way.
Are you kidding?
Wow.
No,
That's
I got in an argument with someone whether or not the Sith Code as a theology was inherently evil,
Construction
and
complete.
eventually they got fed up with me and kicked me from their server.
Wow.
Building.
I think, you know, I don't think that it's inherently evil. I don't think that any philosophy is... Ooh.
Which was basically my argument.
Yeah.
Their argument was that it was a evil code devised by evil people.
Building.
No, not at all. The first Sith weren't even dark side users.
Exactly.
Chronosphere
The first Sith were just, it was just a Force religion. The fact that they started getting into the dark side, at least from expanded universe,
Unit ready.
was because of the entire thing was all because of that one blade that one Sith leader had that pulled into the dark side.
Unit ready.
Glory to the motherland.
Oh boy!
Naval unit lost.
Hail Hydra.
Naval unit lost.
I
Yeah,
mean,
those have
what?
been there this whole time, Lek.
What?
Dear goodness, that's a lot of.
Okay. I just figured out how to move things.
Wow.
So, Lek, actually, I've been telling you about my experiences practicing trying to play Subcom. Do you want to hear, like, the death tolls on my units?
Your units? Like,
Well, like, they're in the thousands. Like, I don't screw around. I hit the unit cap on my first game, and I'm like, what? I could only have
1,000 units?
100 battle bots and 50 bombers? What is this? Then well, part of it was I didn't know how to turn on the unit counter at that point. 'Cause even in all the tutorial videos, not explained. And then on top of that,
Ready.
I didn't know buildings counted as units in that game. So, the more you know.
Satellite launched.
Oh, hey, Mod, if you want to map
Yes.
stuff to what you think would be comfortable, there's an entire thing for that.
Already?
Oh, in this game?
Yes.
Good to know. I'm pretty sure we're all gonna lose pretty soon, so I'm not too worried about
Unit
getting.
ready.
There we
I'm
go.
really just exploring to try and figure out how to not lose as bad next game.
Training.
Why do you have so many aircraft, Mata? Just sort of circling.
Jesus Christ.
None
What
of your
do you guys
business.
set? Okay, quite a few infantry, one tank, one helicopter. Same thing for purple.
Okay,
Ready.
let's see. So Nico Toa is asking,
Unit
we
ready.
know that Shadow of the Colosseum will happen in the aftermath of the Matoran Civil War,
Unit
but what about
ready.
Duronai Nui? I understand if you don't want to spoil too much about the game, but I'm curious about this as well.
So Doran Nui is the name of the game itself. Like, it's not an island name. The translation from the Toran language literally means the great story of everything, which is why we named the game that.
Unit ready.
And you are telling the story.
Exactly. It's,
Yeah, so I guess the way to look at it would be the Doranai Nui is the rule set and the stats for characters and Rahi and all that. And then we give that to the players so that they can create stories within the Matoran universe, and eventually, you know, we might get into Solus Magna territory. We're not looking at that currently, though.
Latorian Re!
Yeah. We're yeah.
What's going on
So
over here?
so yeah, I mean the first game that we're doing, you know, that'll be set in Metro Nui after the
hello
Matoran Civil
there.
War. We'll do expansions for other areas and other time periods. I'd love to see people be able to play campaigns during the Civil War in Zakaz, or you know, this would have to be non-canon, but maybe something on the island of Mata Nui. All the Leg Island chains, which I don't even think have proper names to them, would
They
be.
don't. But we have a lot of world building ahead of us for.
Oh yeah.
Setting up systems.
And
stuff.
I mean, there is 1,000 years of
They gotta come
history
back and
between that
100,000.
between the Matoran saga and when the Yamato arrived. So I mean, there's plenty of adventures to write in there for the Matoran, you know.
Campaign where Nobuo rules over Metro Nui.
I mean, if your DM is crazy enough to try something like that, we're gonna give him the tools to do so. So.
Nobuo for canon 2018.
Billy asks, can I make a request? Make a full cover for the bestiary and make it all in a setup in which it is possible to print it and turn it into a book.
Construction complete.
Is reminiscent of there was a Monster Hunter tabletop RPG that promised a similar thing where it was like you get the PDF and then it gives you pretty cool artwork to print it out, but then it was like a Kickstarter and it never actually fully went down. So I don't know if we're gonna completely promise that.
Construction complete.
That is
We're not
a
gonna
good
be
idea.
making any like physical copies of it, but
Oh no, we won't.
we will have plenty of art. So
So, Lek, explain something to me about this game.
Yeah.
Repairing.
Why won't my things attack you?
Do they have ammo? Those planes only have a limited amount of
Insufficient
shots.
I see.
Mata, you phrased that like in a way it sounded like you said Solek.
Go die.
I wish I could.
we can't say that. We can't say that anymore.
Demonetized.
Construction complete.
Let's see.
Cancel.
Well, guess what? Your server muted. No, I'm just kidding.
I swear to God.
Billy also asks, also can the bestiary not only contain beasts, but also items and maps and stuff? So, as far as I know, the maps and items are going to be in the core rulebook. So, it's already going to be in there.
Yeah,
Then-
that's gonna be in like the core rulebook, the DMG kind of
I can
analog.
I can illuminate that a little bit. We're not going to have maps in there. We will definitely tell you where specific Rahi live, but most of the ones in the red box are going to be Metro Nui centric anyways.
And now I die.
But in terms of items, we are going to have lists in, not the appendix, but like in the back of the document that are dropped by Rahi. So if, like, you know, we're not doing so much like infected Kanohi stuff, although we might come up with a way to do that in the future. We're more focused on like, okay, so if you kill a Kahu, I don't know why you would, you'd be a terrible person to try, but if you did, would you like pick up their feathers or anything like that?
Unit ready.
So,
If you kill a Noosal crab, you get its eyes.
or, you know, you kill a Kanohi dragon, which, by the way, I can confirm is definitely 100% in the red box. If you kill it, how many of its skills do you get, and what do those skills do? That type of stuff.
Lex, tell me, did I at all inconvenience you by just blowing up 3 of your power plants?
Not really. Everything is back up and running.
That's what I figured.
So I will say this about maps is I have been wanting to play maps for you know if you have
Ooh, this was a good time for this song to come up.
So, I have been thinking a lot about the play mats, and I really want to get into them, but it would be tons of work to actually map them all out.
There's actually a company that does playmat stuff. Okay, so since I'm basically dead at this point, like, can you explain to me how the heck I'm supposed to give them more ammo? Because I have no idea.
You built them from an airfield, right? They each
Yes.
need an airfield.
Like, every one of them needs an airfield?
Pretty much. Or there at least needs to be one that they can cycle through.
I see.
You done messed it up.
Thanks for
How
letting
am I
me know,
supposed
Magic.
to know? There's no instruction manual. I downloaded this game what, half an hour ago? However long that was.
Somebody
Yeah,
else
I
has
have
that.
no
at this point.
idea.
Well, you fucked it up, man, and now we're not gonna put an instruction manual with the red box.
Like the last RTS I played was I believe Age of Mythology. God, it's been a
Oh,
while.
Age of Mythology is awesome.
The last one I played was XCOM.
Does Civ 5 count as an RTS?
It's not an RTS.
Peel, you had me as a character in your XCOM 2, didn't you?
Yeah. Wait,
Oh,
who
so
are you?
XCOM 2 is an RTS?
It was Peel. He's getting server
Really,
muted.
Peel?
What?
No.
It isn't?
It's not. It's turn-based
It's-
tactics.
Yeah, it's turn-based tactics. It's not real-time strategy.
Fuck.
Ban him.
Server mute him.
No, no, please.
I will say, if I knew how to play, this game would be pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a nice, simple.
This might be something we could do. This might be something we could do on a weekly to, just to warm up the stream. I think
I have
the
been
last.
waiting in the abyss for 20 minutes.
The last RTS that I played, I don't even know if you could really call it an RTS. It kind of is, but was the Bureau XCOM Declassified.
Get out.
What?
We don't speak of this.
It wasn't that bad of a game. It's not that bad of a game. As an XCOM game, I will give you, it is not an XCOM game. It really isn't. But it's overall as a game and its gameplay, it's quite fun.
I was about to say something, but I knew everyone would yell at me, so never mind.
Go on, Peel.
Go ahead, get yourself server muted.
I swear we're all open-minded.
Is Republic... No.
Magic Ninja says, I'll admit the last game that I ever played that could be considered an RTS is Lego Battles Ninjago.
Is LEGO Battles Ninjago an RTS?
Yes.
Peel, let's be honest here, you don't know what an RTS is.
Don't make me slap your face.
Why? Because he's right?
Oh, you know what? No. I take it back. The last RTS that I played was the Battle for Middle-earth.
Silence.
Oh, I remember hearing about that one.
Hey Peel, guess what?
So I'm pretty sure this is how Bomb Timer should have
is an
like
RTS.
disappeared a long time ago.
What is?
LEGO Battles Ninjago.
I told you.
Answer Barden's
Hey.
question.
Yes.
Okay, so this is gonna be a really dumb question. How the fuck do I move?
Mother.
You select that. You select people and right-click somewhere on the map.
Alright.
Left-click deselects.
Wait, can I give
Okay.
Yoshi orders?
Wait, has he just been still this entire 20 minutes?
Wait, what? Oh,
No, I just
That's
I'm
nice.
doing
I
a
forgot.
I'm doing a single player thing just to get my feet wet before I go
Oh.
in.
So Billy requested that we answer Barden's question, and I'm sorry, Barden, that I totally missed it. As a story noob, can you briefly explain what the Civil War was?
So the Matoran Civil War.
Oh,
Let's see. Am I just going through canon stuff, or should I start?
Let Lek
Can I-
Lek do it.
hey man.
No. Lek does not know any
me do
more.
wait. You
Not
won't
do
need
that.
to. No, that's a bad
Wait,
idea.
wait.
That is a bad idea.
Okay, so canonically speaking, let's just stick with canon for now. Canonically
just-
speaking, the Matoran Civil War was a conflict in which all of the 6 Metrus of Metru Nui went to war against each other. You had Ta Metru allied with Ga Metru and Onu Metru, and then Pometru allied with Lee Metru and Kometru, and they went to war, and they warred for, what was it, like 1,000 years or something? It was some absurd time frame because no one has respect for big numbers in Bionicle.
It was like 500 some years, I think.
Yeah, it was an absurdly long time.
400 years.
400.
The inciting incident of the war in canon is that the Pomatoran sunk a Tomatoran ship, and the Tomatoran retaliated by melting a warehouse, and then lines were drawn, battles began, and the Civil War went on for 400 some odd years, at which point eventually they were Makuta Tiradax intervened, took all of the leaders of the different sides, shoved them in the archives, and released exhibits on them in what was called the Archives Massacre. And that ended the hostilities.
Additionally,
So
after he did that, he was rewarded with Metru Nui as his particular area to protect, or not even protect, just oversee.
And that is why Tiradax is called the Makuta, because he's the Makuta of Metru Nui.
Mm-hmm. Head honcho, except for Miserix, but, you know,
So
for a while.
Lucas would like to point out that there are only 1,000 Matoran on Metru Nui canonically. But fuck Greg, that's all I can say about that.
Wow.
Our RSG's motto is screw Greg.
That's not true, A, and B,
There's
so...
definitely only 1,000 Matoran after everybody fucking dies, so,
Yeah.
you know.
There's only 1,000 Matoran during that time period. Like, it's a very, debatable, thing. We're working in a different time period than Greg was talking about. Greg also has this incredibly annoying habit of just, attributing literally everything in Metru Nui to Duma. So screw that. Because, fun fact, during the time period we're in, there are no chutes. There are no, the discs are not heavily used. And, there was another thing. What was the other thing?
I can't remember.
Those
are two of the main things.
Oh yeah, there's no Akali because discs aren't heavily used. There's no airships because discs aren't heavily used, and they're based off Kanoka technology. So, thanks, Greg. Really,
so long story short, the rock guy fights the fire guy, and everyone dies.
Yeah, TLDR, everyone.
TLDR racism's bad.
Luke,
my radar dome is
would
gone.
like to
That's not cool.
add in and say he also gets scales, distances, and numbers in general wrong.
Nedrick points out that there are no Vaki.
Yeah, there are no Vaki. We're only including them in the red box.
Oh yeah, no Vaki. That's the other thing. No Vaki. In fact, originally, our very original script a long time ago involved Vaki. Like it had to do with Vaki being reprogrammed by a terrorist group to attack Metru in the wake of the war. But then we found out Vaki don't exist yet because they were commissioned by Doom.
75,000 years.
Not even the Kali have been prototyped yet, so there's no predecessors for them.
It is 100% Duma based. It is very annoying. So we, like, on the one hand, it's incredibly annoying because we have very little to work with. On the other hand, we have nearly complete freedom to do whatever we want to Metru Nui.
Very little about the details of the Matoran Civil War, so being able to put that in is pretty dope.
Can I give them the name of an event that we came up with for it? If I'm allowed.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so we decided that the Lematoran really like to name their campaigns operations after different types of Rahi. The first operation that occurs is called Operation Dagger Spider, and if that's not the scariest name,
it's not. It really isn't. But
no, it really isn't.
Dagger spiders as a concept are interesting though, so I mean, it's fine.
What was the name of that? The one that I named him, that I actually translated the name with Matoran.
Tagaki Ya.
Tagaki
Ya. That's the day of great burning waves. Yeah.
So that would be a Metru or a Matoran invasion into Lee Metru. Anyways, we will be putting out information about the war once we finish writing the information about the war. We've done a lot of world building. We have a document outlining basically how the war progressed through stuff, and we're currently still building out the rest of Metro Nui. We've gone through and have been splitting each Metro into districts, as they would be in any logical political sense, and figuring out what different districts do and what each Metro wants politically. Like I said, there's a lot more information on the war that we have, that we've written, that I'm not telling you because spoilers.
But that's kind of one of the interesting things about the Matoran Civil War is that we don't really know all the specific reasons that it even happened. We know that there was a trade dispute. Yeah, we do now because we have to come up with it, but beforehand all we knew was there's a trade dispute and then shit went crazy and then everybody fucking died. That was the story.
So Lucas says, I used to be a part of Bionicle Next Generation. I am glad to see your project is not as cursed as that one and every single other that's ever been. Things just die out before it's over. And
oh god, he gave me flashbacks to Bionicle Revolution.
He also apparently was able to contribute some of the words to the Tolkien dictionary, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks.
Dude, I'm guessing you follow him on Tumblr.
Hey, dude, that contributed stuff to the Tolkien dictionary. I love you.
Yeah, and if you know where Tolkien went, please find him.
Yeah, we're always wanting to get into contact with him directly because we still have not actually been able to talk to him.
At this point, we might as well just put a bounty up on his head.
Well, no, we're not hunting him down for any aggressive reasons. We're just like, he's been extremely resourceful and helpful.
Okay, Lek, another game question.
Yeah.
Why does the screen randomly go grayscale every few minutes?
Oh, that's me using my Chrono Shift ability.
Electronics attacking shit.
Oh, great.
And in about 20 seconds, those guys will go right back to where they were. So.
Hell.
Boom.
Oh, hey. Oh, you're killing my radar dome. That's what's happening.
No, not you. I wasn't attacking you.
You're not attacking. That's what the Chrono Shift does. I'm guessing.
No, it moves.
I don't have mini-map access now.
Because you don't have a radar dome.
I do have a radar dome. I built a new one. Oh, wait. It's power plant problems. Gotcha.
Ah, you're low on power.
_exe says Bionicle Revolution, the most expensive Bionicle meme on the planet.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Absolutely. Gosh, I'm so glad that we got to do a reading of that on the live stream. That was super fun.
I have not subjected myself to it because I just can't deal with the pain.
RSG Bionicle Revolution.
How about we don't?
We already had a couple. I was in on one of those sessions very briefly, and I couldn't take it. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, I think I got to the part where Rudaka looks at her weapon and just says, hello, sexy, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I couldn't take it anymore.
It is an absolutely atrocious. Oh, Billy. So Billy
almost as bad as the Human Toa.
No, it's worse than the Human Toa.
Honestly. It is. It's worse.
So, Billy, Bionicle Revolution was a fan project that was it was supposed to be
it was a
movie,
nightmare.
basically. It was to be an animation feature, and it was featured characters that were mocks of people in real life, and it didn't even change the names. It was just like, oh, this guy's name is Biohero, so in the script his name is Biohero, or Jake, and it just...
Yeah, there's a fucking character in Bionicle Revolution named Jake.
Yeah, it was extremely uncanny to the, or not uncanny, but unsettling for the Matoran universe. And that's the thing, he was trying to mix Matoran universe and Hero Factory universe, and it was so hard to read.
Let's not talk about Bionicle Revolution.
Additionally, the big bad of, this is my last thing for Bionicle Revolution, but the big bad was, of all people, fucking Sidorak, who died. He died so hard that he couldn't get revived on the Red Star, And even if he had been, there's no way off the red star that's, you know, feasible. So what the fuck was he doing alive on what I assume was Spherus Magna? Although who fucking knows, since there were Hero Factory characters and all that. But...
Wait,
It
can I
was,
just...
pretty gnarly.
Sakoda on the YouTube stream asks if we'll 3D print the Bionicle Revolution masks.
Construction.
You might want to ask Brian. He might do it as a meme for the mask posting guys, but not anything for our project. If we get involved with that, we will probably not make it.
I'm just gonna say hell no. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Construction complete.
I like how Lek is just ignoring me now. I'm not worth the trouble anymore.
Did Lek just drop like a huge ass bomb on
Yep.
somebody?
I did.
Yeah,
Oh
he did it
my
on me,
gosh.
and that was like all my power.
And
know,
all your
like, I
units.
See, the real thing is, I stopped trying because I figured Lek was gonna kill me. But now he's not killing me, and now I'm just like, well, now I'm just worthless because I stopped trying like 20 minutes ago.
That was his plan. He's been inside your head all this time.
And there we go. My guys are back.
Was
back
getting
to safety.
was bombing me part of your plan?
It was ready to go, so I was just like, why not?
So, Nico Toa asks, have you ever seen or heard of the Toa Project fan film? I think that's it's a stop motion one.
Oh yeah,
And
Project Toa. I love that.
Yeah, I have seen that. It is very impressive. Very well done.
I've it's been a while since I've checked in. I think I'm still subscribed to the user on YouTube, but yeah, from what I remember, it was impressive.
Yeah, it was, and I think he just did it behind the scenes a couple weeks ago. Maybe it was last week. Yeah, but yeah, he showed some of his process and how he sets up shots and how he organizes how the camera's going to be positioned. It's really cool. It's really, really, really well done.
Oh yeah, yeah, there was a BTS just a while ago. Okay.
Unit lost.
Let's see. Billy asks, will Charlie, Rose, and the Hector be on the campaign?
Not for string
no.
one. Not for string one.
Not this one.
No.
Maybe a later one, but not this one.
Yeah.
If we do a later one.
Lek, new game question.
We
Yeah.
will probably end. Well, I can't guarantee that we'll do a later. You know.
Yeah, there's no guarantee. If the stream goes well, there may be more later. And if there is, maybe they will be on them. We make no guarantees.
Yeah.
Like, is there any way I can just give resources to my allies?
Yes, the supply truck, which is a vehicle.
Thank you. Maybe I can still be.
Also,
useful in
you
some
may want to build
way.
some ore silos. They are in the defense tab.
Construction complete.
Except for you blew up my war factory, so I gotta make a new one.
Yeah. But I'll build some silos so that way you can hold more stuff.
Lucas asks,
Construction
remember
complete.
BQOTT? Too bad Jonathan Kaplan vanished. I'm not sure what that is. BQOTT. Is that oh, Bionicle Quest of the Toa?
That sounds like it.
Yeah, I'm really not sure what that is, but let's see. Let me look that up really quick. Maybe I do remember it. I only got back into the Bionicle community last year, and it wasn't until earlier this year that I really got back into it.
You know, like, it seems like the nukes in this game are incredibly underwhelming.
What do you mean?
I mean, I know what kind of damage a nuke can actually do, and it's more than that.
Yeah.
You're asking to get nuked.
Oh, I'm sure a nuke would destroy me, because I am doing nothing over here.
You say?
I'm just saying, a nuke would destroy any of us in real life, because nukes are freaking terrifying.
Unit lost.
And goodbye, those.
Oh, so it was
Hold up.
animated movie?
Yeah, quick thing though. I know that our Star Wars themed stream was both not Star Wars themed and also last week, but we just got confirmation on what the Star Wars TV series time period is going to be. So I'm gonna look into that real quick.
Fun.
I hope that it's prequels because
No, it's not.
it's not.
It's 7 years after Return of the Jedi,
God damn it.
Fucking hell.
alongside Star Wars Resistance, which is set 30 years after Return of the Jedi.
Construction complete.
Fuck.
Isn't that just episode 7?
You know you want you want the new trilogy content.
Can't we just see the Old Republic or fucking
Please
something?
just kill
to
me
be
so I can go moderate chat.
Ah.
Oh, if you want that, by all means, I will. One second, can I change?
Matsumiri 606 asks for death circa 2018.
I mean, I've botched this game so like
Yo, Lectonic is just about to annihilate somebody right now. Holy crap.
I literally asked for this. I have no
Top
problem.
10 pictures taken moments before disaster.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Bikini
gave
of
up
the Beaver House
so
versus-
long ago.
Yeah, I saw a couple of those animation bits that they had from the project. It looks interesting. It's just, you know, it's too bad the guy vanished. I mean, he might have gotten bored of it and tried to work on something that actually make money on, maybe. I don't know.
Someone
Billy says Charlie and the Heck versus the evil Alan Levock Yeater Lover.
Unit lost.
So that's obviously mask posting memes for those of you who aren't in mask posting team. Yeah, so Charlie and Hector versus Alan. No, Hector loves Alan so much.
I'd like to put out a public service announcement for all mask posters. Please stop yeeting your Lavacs against walls. They don't deserve that. They're sweet lads. Just leave them alone.
It was a funny meme until the blender incident.
I saw the blender and that. Oh no, that's just a waste of a good knock, or not even knock, just a good set.
Parts, yeah.
Like, damn.
It's
That hurt
unfortunate.
me.
Ooh, Wokes moving in.
Don't know, it was all distraction to get all your troops out.
They're back quickly.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Yeah, my game went downhill ever since right after the submarine thing.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
So,
Ready. Unit
presuming after this, we could maybe play a bit of Minecraft after that, or something else.
I don't know if people really liked us playing Minecraft last time.
Okay, so
Unit lost.
of the people in here right now, would any of you like to see Minecraft or something else that's
Unit
that
lost.
is multiplayer that is easily accessible for most
Unit
people?
ready. Ready. Base lost.
Responses.
Unit ready.
What was the question? I'm a bit busy wiping the floor with everyone.
Oh no! I was just asking what the viewers would like us to
Okay.
play
Alrighty.
next.
Unit prepared.
That
I'd
was
love to play a second game now that I know the basic rules about this one.
Oh,
yeah. That was probably. I apologize for saying that in that way, though. That was probably a bit too cocky on my part.
I mean,
Oh, and if you look at the top, you can actually power off buildings if you're under power. Because if you're under power, it actually takes twice the amount of time to build stuff.
yeah, see, I noticed that, and I figured there was a way to do that. I couldn't figure out how.
Yep, it's on the
Of
top
the
bar.
people here, who has old school Battlefront 2 still installed?
I got it.
I do.
Have any Battlefront 2 installed.
Okay, so that's 3 people. People want. So there's a lot of requests for mocking and art streams, actually. I know that it's probably not going to be feasible for us to do that today, but
No, we're definitely considering that in the future, though.
Yeah.
Those might not be our usual Friday streams. I think that the Friday streams are going to be a bit more of kind of what it is right now. But
Yeah, games.
I just had my last day of high school ever this Tuesday,
Hey, congrats.
technically. So yeah,
I
I
just
just
to go to school again.
I'll be yeah, I know, another 4 years after that. But that means all summer. I mean, I have a lot of free time, so I can do modeling. You know, Umatu could occasionally maybe be available to do art streams. We've got a lot of other artists as well that we're starting to bring in, so maybe we can have them on.
I would
Just
love
depends.
to do some mocking streams and some cooking streams.
Oh yes, cooking streams.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea actually. Barden says in response to Nico Toa, I want mock cooking streams tonight. He says that's a great idea actually.
Who
Jeez,
was that?
What was that?
I have no idea what that
I'll do
was. Okay, so Barden says that's a great idea actually. If you do not want to commit to how-to videos for the RSG mocks with all the editing, etc., maybe you can do a chill stream of it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we could.
I'd have to get a webcam in order to build Futaki again on stream, but maybe.
I might be. It would be interesting to do a POV with a GoPro. I do have a couple GoPros, so I'll see if I can do something
You
about
can
that.
stream with GoPros.
Okay, like-
Some GoPros, yes.
Huh.
New question on the game. How did you zoom out that far? Now that I'm watching the stream.
It's just my resolution. Dear
Oh.
goodness, someone's got some massive power.
Unlimited power.
So,
That's not there yet.
Somebody abstainer in the YouTube comments said I would not be against seeing Minecraft, and Imruki Toe of Fire says Total War, Thrones of Britannia. Yeah, all options. Kondraxis said StarCraft 2 would be fun, but then he also says that's another RTS. So I mean,
Does anyone here have StarCraft 2?
I have
don't.
StarCraft.
Because I have it.
StarCraft 1 on this computer either.
It's free.
It is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it just takes a
I
while
will
to
probably be
install.
getting it 'cause I love StarCraft. And I would like StarCraft 2 if it wasn't so incredibly fast-paced.
You understand that original StarCraft is also out for free, right? Just not remastered.
Yeah, yeah.
Ready. Select target.
We could play RuneScape.
That's not.
Avon. Present.
Yeah, I still know my account stuff. For that.
Fun fact.
Escape.
So when I was making my account for RuneScape, I tried using my old school gamer tag, which was the Lego Dude 349, and it was taken. And I was like, "Who the fuck took this?" And so I made another one, and I don't remember what any of that information is anymore. But then later on, one of my best friends logged into his RuneScape account, and it was Lego Dude 349. Odds of me meeting the guy who stole my fucking name on on RuneScape, son of a bitch.
Oh, now here's a really great idea. Here's something that we should absolutely do. Second Life.
Is that free?
No.
Because everybody knows how popular Second Life is, right?
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, there's VR Second Life, which is
Building.
what's it called?
That's made by the
VR
same
chat.
folks, isn't it?
Yeah, VR Chat. Yeah.
Well, I'd say Second Life's a little more degenerate
Accessible.
than VR Chat, but I mean, I'm not saying that VR Chat isn't degenerate. Like, it definitely is, but this one is more so.
Unit ready.
I like how Mata immediately shut down the toe of steamed joke.
Unit lost.
I am
yeah.
the Dream Crusher. It is my job.
I know. I mean, honestly, that should be your official name in Team Arcana.
Technically, Marta
I have
is
a role
incorrect.
that literally just says Dream Crusher. It is literally
Marta-
my job.
Marta, you're wrong. Toe of Fire wearing the elemental mask of water, or vice versa.
It's still a toe of
Still wouldn't
fire.
work.
It's not a. It's
They
not
can
a
make
toe of
steam though.
Ooh, where's that going? I want to follow that. Running away to Wolk space. Good strategy.
Unit ready.
Wolfland.
Unit lost.
So,
No, it's Wolfconda, that's the
Unit
one.
lost.
Wakanda.
Wakanda.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda occasionally.
Building.
Occasionally. When I feel like it.
Wakanda in 5 minutes, Mom.
I actually just watched that again last
Unit
night.
ready.
For the
Unit
fifth
ready.
time now since it came out in theaters. I
Unit
watched it like
ready.
3 times in theaters and twice
Unit-
now
unit ready.
since it came out. Still a solid movie. Fantastic.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
So,
Oh, someone stepped up their game. Gonna have to work on anti-aircraft
Unit
measures
ready.
now with my ships. I thought those guys were anti-aircraft though.
You know, I'm still just happy I got to snipe you with a bunch of subs.
Unit ready. Naval unit
Come on,
lost.
what's
The one good thing I did all game. And I'm not gonna shut up about it.
Wait, what did you... The bombing run?
Ready.
No. The subs at the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Unit ready.
so
Great. Let me know
The
what
one
you get.
successful thing I did.
Let me start a new game.
Unit ready.
I'm just gonna kill myself at this point.
Building.
You can always just leave the
YouTube
game.
You
comments.
guys new
Harry Ashton says, "Yo guys, Mata has given me go ahead to promote the BioWave project in here." So,
Yeah, it's his Ash. I got it.
did you already
Unit
link it?
ready.
I'm linking it right now.
Unit
All
ready.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to BioWave.
Yeah, shout out to BioWave.
There's some
Actually,
very cool
did a
people.
mock of. Actually, just did a mock of one of their characters, but I'm not going with it.
No, I just posted the link he gave me.
All right. Sounds good.
I have not seen the Nidus Deluxe skin.
I'll be honest, Lek, I expected you to have killed everyone by now.
Yeah, Lack, you're falling behind.
I am going to die in a blaze of glory, and by that I mean I'm going to send my deployment truck immediately into his base.
Construction
Like,
complete.
if I'd known that it would
Damn.
take this long, I would have just, like, actually kept trying.
Nah,
Unit ready.
I'm bored.
So what game do we say we're gonna play now?
What is BioWave? Who wants to talk about that?
Mata, drop that link in the Twitch chat, my boy.
Training. Training. Training.
Yeah, oh, I need to put it in Twitch, yeah, that's right.
Because otherwise Twitch will be like, you can't do that, and I'll die.
There's
I need
the
to get
link that
Unit ready.
you have to wait for Lek to finish murdering everyone.
I think he'll be fine if he takes a break and mods me.
Sure, I can mod you. Just quickly chat in the Twitch chat. Because, I mean, I have it open right here.
Unit ready.
Yeah, okay. Let's say, hey, mod me.
Unit
There you go.
ready. Unit ready.
And... Oh, dang it, wrong button.
I've lost the.
Ban
what
user,
is-
that's the one I want. There we
Unit ready.
And...
Unit ready.
And that's exactly what I was expecting.
Unit
Come at me, Wolk.
Chronosphere ready.
I'm ready to go.
Can we get this Isaac Muir guy banned in the chat?
Yeah, let me take care of that.
I hear he's a dick.
Unit ready.
Language Peel.
I like
That was
how-
me! What the hell?
Peel
Just
has,
ban-
you and Peel have the same name. That's the joke.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's just that I want someone to serve and mute him.
He's not even on, is he?
Oh, this is going to be such an epic battle.
Yeah, but server muting Peel is a tradition. Like, it's
You're
just,
right.
you know, it's a
Really?
cultural
Really? You
thing.
back- you
It's
backed
in
away?
RSG's blood.
Really?
Our base is under
Come on, I was ready. Oh, there we go. Here it comes.
Unit ready.
So am I actually modded now?
Yeah, you've
Yep.
been granted mod privileges.
You've been granted.
Like how
server
Billy
meeting
Song is
privilege.
like, me too!
Oh, look, I'm mod.
The proper thing to say was, I have the power!
Gosh.
Ulti.
Unit ready.
That
All right.
Unit lost.
charge!
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Too bad, Billy, you don't get
Guys.
mod privileges.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Guys, seriously.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
My internet started crapping out, so I'm going off of the YouTube one, so if anybody can handle
Unit lost.
Greetings.
Unit lost.
Oh, jeez.
Artillery!
Magic.
Not bad.
Magic says, so server muting Peel is as much of a joke as Mata stabbing him is?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Clearly.
absolutely.
Oh, stand back.
Just gonna give a shout out to one of my favorite streamers on Twitch. His name is Soviet Womble.
Oh, Womble.
Yeah, Womble, dude.
He's, I think he's streaming Company of Heroes right now. It's got like 2,800 views. So, and he's gonna be streaming for a few hours, I'm sure. So after we're done here, go over and watch it.
Alrighty, we
Don't
can
send
raid
people
him.
away, Mayor. What are you
I'm
doing?
saying after this. I'm
We
saying
can
after
raid.
this.
Yeah, we'll raid him.
Oh, it wasn't a rating.
What?
Yeah, 16-man raid is gonna do a lot for the 28,000 or 2,800 followers he's got right now.
If we do it repeatedly, it'll seem like a lot more.
Well, you might as well kill us.
Ships? Really?
So,
Appreciate
like,
the
how much have you
enthusiasm.
played this game?
This specific one?
Unit ready.
Overall lifetime, I'd have to say less than 5-10 hours.
Okay, and we've played 0, just for the scoreboard.
We have played at least under an hour.
Unit lost.
we played about an hour now. Well, I played about like
Unit
40
lost.
minutes.
I've played it the opening screen.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Lost.
Anyways,
Unit lost.
Billy's still trying to make a case for him being a mod.
Unit lost.
Does
Unit
anyone have any more
lost.
questions?
When do I get mod?
Never.
Unit
Oh.
lost. Unit lost.
You already are, aren't you?
No.
No, he isn't. Wolf
Oh.
is.
Oh, Wolf
Unit
is, yeah.
ready.
And Emperor
Unit ready.
Emperor ASL.
Unit
ASL.
lost. Building.
I'm pretty sure only Team Artaka are mods at this point.
I'm not a mod, and I'm Team Artaka.
You're newer.
Unit ready.
I'm not
And
Team
haven't done-
Antarctica and I'm not a mod.
Well, that makes sense then.
Oh. I was,
Also, you met
hoping,
this
I was
track.
hoping you would be confused by the double negative.
Unit ready.
What,
Unit
you trying
ready.
to Bugs Bunny everyone up in here, Ulti?
Construction complete.
Perhaps. Are you?
Whatever you
I'm
do,
definitely
don't
not trying to Bugs Bunny you right now, Ulti.
Chronosphere charged.
Yes.
So I just want to give a huge shout out to
Stop.
Unit ready.
Stop.
Stop shouting at people.
You shill. You shill
That's
what I
people
can,
more than
man.
you should spill. More than you shill us.
Dude, are you kidding
Wow,
me?
this towards a wolf
That's
movie.
all I do. That is all I do is shill you guys, you motherfuckers. Shit.
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, and there
Right.
is the cavalry back.
Unit
The only
ready.
reason I don't share your Facebook posts and mask posting is because, honestly, Brian already does it, and I don't want to get banned for spamming.
Remember that time when the torrent drove right into the opposite line just to die? Best part of
Jeez.
God damn it, Perpetual.
Perp, I will kill you. Don't start throwing around Infinity War. I don't even care if it's a joke.
I don't want to go.
I didn't say that. I did
I
not
did.
say that.
I do. Take me now.
Taragaduma, I don't feel so good.
Nope.
Wait, who is Emperor Sag? Whose account is that?
Building.
I don't know. Oh no, that's that's Brian, Emperor Asian King.
Oh.
On hold. Building.
Oh, gotcha.
I totally read that as
King.
slank, not
Yeah,
Asian.
I saw it as Emperor Asiak.
Construction unit ready.
Emperor Asian K.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, pretty much.
Emperor
Asiak.
Asiago.
That's why you capitalize things.
Primary building.
Emperor Santiago.
Unit ready.
Emperor Santiago.
Emperor Santana album.
President Luis Santiago.
Emperor Santa Anna.
I don't practice Santeria.
Don't practice Sharia law.
We're just gonna put that topic down right now.
Jeez.
Let's not
I mean,
go
it's
there.
true. I don't like this. I wasn't saying
Emperor
anything
Charlie's
like
Day's
you know.
music career.
Emperor Charlie Day. Oh,
His music
God.
career specifically.
Day man.
Fighter of the night, man. Ah, champion of the sun. Ah, you're the master of holy and friendship for everyone.
A simple game of karate.
Upstairs 14. This game is so sad. Well, most of us have never played it before, so yes.
Top 10 saddest anime deaths.
And now to kill Wolk's power.
Oh man. BRB, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
at
grab
this
a
point,
slice of
we're
pizza.
fucked.
Building.
Hey, you know who I am?
I am the man who's gonna burn your house down.
No, I'm the trash man. I eat garbage.
I'm the
Am I funny yet?
trash man.
Are you funny yet? Answer, no.
Unit ready.
Not even a little.
I love this. Like, it's
Always sunny in Lake Oro. We talked about that, didn't we?
Unit ready.
I don't remember.
Oh, I remember. I think we talked about it yesterday.
I wasn't in Arve yesterday. I was making music for the game jam, which I should be still right now, but
Unit lost.
I heard that.
Sorry, perp.
Perp, welcome to death.
Yay! I literally sold off everything.
Oh, that's fine. I literally asked for death.
Well, to be fair, I think I also asked for death when I just sent my deployment truck into, like, Tonic's field.
I'll
I
be
mean,
honest,
Wolf
I
did
didn't
just
even
ask
realize.
for death
I
in
didn't
Twitch
even
chat
watch
this whole
it.
time.
Unit lost.
So Billy asks, how long until the stream ends?
Good
Uh,
question.
We've got about an
Now.
hour left. That, well,
Yeah.
sort of ish. And we've been streaming for an hour and a half.
Be heading out soon. As much as I
Just
would love a
kidding.
rematch.
Whenever are you guys done with that game yet? 'Cause
Yep,
so I
we
can
just
join?
now
We just-
finished.
It just finished, yeah.
All right. Just wait up, and I will be in.
I don't think
I'm
we're
gonna
going to
go work on masks instead, probably.
Yeah, I don't think we'll probably do this again next week, but for now, I don't think most of us could stomach another game.
I would love
Alright.
a rematch, but don't have enough time. to stick
Yeah.
around to play a rematch. So
Yeah.
'cause I only got like a half an hour more before I got to head out.
So,
I've got
we have
half
a whole
hour
hour
to
to
an hour.
kill then.
let's see.
I could probably just do support shit if I ended up being. Because I am not good with strategies.
Yeah, I don't particularly want to play, but
Once I figure out how to actually play the game, like I think I could actually do it. Like, 'cause I like RTSs. This is my jam. But
oh yeah.
when it takes me 5 minutes to figure out how to unload my command station, there's a problem.
When it takes me a good 20 minutes to figure out how to move shit.
Right? Oh no, see, moving, that was pretty much normal RTS stuff. I was just like, oh yeah, just send things places. But it's like, what does this building do? It's a power plant, so that worked. Yeah, like, power plant, sure. Oil refining, yeah. What does this thing do? What does that thing do? I don't know. Also,
Ooh.
building multiples of a building, unhelpful apparently, because
Yeah,
they all
I,
use the same time clock. That's useful
Yeah.
information to have.
Well, yep. The reason you build multiple is so that way if one gets destroyed, you don't have a huge.
Well, yeah,
gap
but I
between
mean,
Yeah.
in most RTS games,
And
you
it-
build multiple
yeah.
so that you can have multiple things building at the same time.
And in later games, it does do that, but you have to remember this is one of the oldest RTS games in existence, or at least a port of it.
Fair enough.
The oldest being Doom 2000, which we can actually play through this.
I'm not saying I don't like the game. The
I know.
game seems pretty cool. I just have no idea how to play it. Or
You-
I have
You guys did
A
an
small
awesome
idea.
job for just picking it up today. That was
For being actual babies about this shit.
you know, if I
yeah, that was
if I had paid more attention, I probably could have kept you off the ocean for a lot longer.
This
Yeah.
could be. This should
Because I
be
kept
like
those
a,
subs up there that whole time. I just didn't I just moved them over to the wrong side where you didn't build your thing and didn't notice you building the second one.
So
It's
Lucas
like-
says, it has been my dream for a long time to make or see a serious Bionicle tabletop RPG made. Thank you so much.
You're
Aw.
welcome.
No problem. Same here.
Yeah. I think everybody here has
welcome.
been waiting for a
Thank
long
you for supporting us.
Yeah,
Ah.
and don't forget to check back in and always make sure that you're up to date with everything that we're up to.
Yeah.
Do you have? Don't we have another character video in the works?
we do.
Yep, we're hoping to
Lucas,
release it on Monday.
Yeah.
Lucas Exemplar,
So-
the way you sell people on a Bionicle RPG is explain to them that it's an RPG where everyone is a wizard and you start with a magic item.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly, like I feel like balancing. We did a good job, given the fact that every character in the red box, no matter what your class is always going to be a magic using wizard with magical items right out of the gate, and that's terrifying.
Would
So why wouldn't you want to play that?
With your magic?
Yeah, so like I really can't wait till we get some feedback because I'm terrified, honestly. Like either it's gonna go pretty well or everything is going to break. And I'm really hoping it's
Oh.
the first. It seems like it's gonna be the first. But
I
I'm
mean,
still worried.
if we hadn't balanced the elemental system recently, it probably would go the second way.
Oh yeah, no, the
Yeah, like that needed to be changed because like we ran. Can we talk about that since you're here?
yeah, no, I am more than willing to complain about the elemental system.
Okay, so the issue that we were having before we made some changes to the way that elemental strength was going to work, I guess is the way, like your EP
The
pool,
EP calculation is
essentially.
what it was.
EP pool and EP calculation together, right? Or, all right. Well, anyways, the problem was that given the amount of energy that a player could use before they had to kind of recharge, was enough that a level 1 Toa could immediately kill any other level 1 Toa
Yeah, it was
in
absurd.
one turn. Additionally, if we were going to go with that system, we would have to buff every other part of the system. We were running into issues while we were testing combat with Rahi, where the Rahi were dying really quickly. Well, of course they
I
were.
mean, the Rahi
everybody
still
was-
needed to be buffed, but
They still needed a buff to be sure, but like it was going to be much more drastic if we were going to go that original route.
Oh yeah.
So-
Well, and so just throwing it out there. This is Elemental System V4. Like, this is the 4th version. I think I finally managed to get it right, or in a usable format. Like, I would love, like, if you think you can build a better Elemental System, go for it. Show me. I'd love to see it, because if you can, great. But if you, like, this is the best I could do. And I think that it's finally, like, with the EP calculation adjustments that we made, I think that it's finally in a place that it will actually function.
Yeah, and we're open to suggestions too. So if you have any suggestions, just throw them our way.
That's the
We'd
other
love
reason
to
I
see.
want feedback is because, yeah. King Boss, will there be homebrew rules? Well, you see, by the
We
nature of
can't-
homebrew,
we
you can
can't
always
stop
do it.
homebrew. We
Yeah,
cannot
we can't stop you.
homebrew rules.
Technically, all of this is a homebrew if you really want to think of it that way.
Yeah.
Feel free to homebrew. If you do homebrew, please tell us. It may become official if it's good
Yeah,
enough.
no. If
It
you really
works well.
if you really like an idea, and if your players decide, you know, this is a great idea, maybe we should share it. We're gonna, you know, there's gonna be a feedback section on the forum. Make sure to share that with us, and we'll take it into account because we'd love to see what you guys come up with.
Right.
Another thing, this gave me another really great idea for a stream we could do. We could do a world building stream, or a development stream with
I would
Mata and
do-
Lahari.
So the development stream has been shot down a million times. It's never going to happen. Period. Me and Lahari will never let it happen. I will never let it happen. Stop asking. World building stream? I'm more amenable to that. I would love to do a world building stream. I would love to do a character building stream. Those are streams that I'm open to. Development stream? Never happening.
When you
ever.
say character building, do you mean
like,
literally or metaphorically?
I mean like character sheet. Like you.
Oh.
The mocking stream has already been suggested. That's a different thing.
But
I think
you
you was making more of a joke about, oh, well, it builds character.
Well, no, I was being serious.
Oh,
I'm not saying the mocking stream can't be a thing. I'm just saying someone already suggested that and it's been discussed. That was
I would
earlier in this
be-
stream.
If we're not going to do development streams, I've been thinking about this a little bit. Maybe we could do some, you know, alongside the character creation stuff. We could do some combat training streams.
Yeah, see, well, once again, remember, nothing announced here is official unless we say it's official beforehand. We have thrown around the idea of doing like tutorial videos on like how various parts of the system works. There's definitely probably going to be one for the elemental system, definitely in quotation marks, because once again, nothing announced here is official. But I can't see myself not making one for the elemental system because, well, it is probably the simplest one. Or no, it's not the simplest one because the simplest one was completely broken. It's the simplest one that was at all functional. It still requires some explanation, and I believe could be done better via video than in the document. It will be explained in the document, but we'll probably make a tutorial video for how to use the elemental system, because it involves math.
Nobody likes that.
I mean, it's an RPG. You're gonna have to do some math. It's just requirement.
Yeah, I mean, nothing that we're doing. I don't know if anybody here has played 2nd edition D&D, but nothing that we're developing with the Dora Inui is ever going to be as complicated as fucking the THACO score for 2nd edition, which was only in 2nd edition and was immediately abandoned after 2nd edition because of how ridiculously complex and overall useless it was. So,
Yeah,
you
if
know.
you like the math could be done by a 3rd grader, and if you still don't want to deal with the math, keep a calculator around. I mean, there's definitely one on your phone. Like, math should not be a reason that you don't use the elemental system because it's not difficult math. Like, there was a earlier system with way more difficult math. It's been simplified because people hate math. Anyways, that's enough on the elemental system. How does the game work in general as an RPG? So it's based off of 5th edition and Pathfinder, so it's a D20 system. There are some original bits, such as the elemental system, or also there's like, for example, instead of using the action bonus action system that's used in 5e and Pathfinder, there's an AP system. We've talked about it before, but there's the class, quote unquote class, way of doing it. We don't have classes as normal RPGs do. We have super types, which are basically umbrella categories, which contain archetypes, which would be kind of your classes, but they only go to level 6. That is to encourage multi-classing, because multi-classing makes more interesting characters, and in order to multi-class, you have to think about what your character wants, and so you have to get to know your character a bit. So that's just a little bit on the RPG.
Yeah, we're still streaming.
Okay, my internet just shat itself. So I'm now on my phone.
Okay.
That's what I was doing last week.
Yeah, I'm very sorry about whatever ungodly quality issues between these mics might have just occurred.
I wonder who's going to suffer that next week. Is it going to be me? I think it's going to
You
be
know it.
As long as it's not Lek, I think we're okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sure this is you.
Anyway, so yeah, Death Defiler, I don't know how much of that was helpful to you, but there's just a little bit on the RPG.
It's similar. It's similar to Pathfinder and Dungeons and Dragons, but obviously
It is very similar, not simpler. It's definitely not simpler. It's on par.
I'd say it's on. Yeah, it's on par. It's about the same.
With D&D 5e and Pathfinder, and it works very similar to them.
I'd say that the elemental system is probably one of the more unique things to our overall game.
Yeah, definitely.
That, and of course the overall flavor, because there's not much that really compares to G1.
I mean, Bionicle was like a world built for an RPG.
Yeah.
I've heard
they
of
tried, didn't they?
GURPS, Death Defiler. I've heard of the terrors of that. There was a Critical Role panel. They talked about that, about someone like taking over a space station and using basically a Death Star laser to kill gods.
Oh my god.
GURPS is a terrifying place.
So
apparently there was some guy who like thought
we
that
can say
all
with
the
some confidence that it's not going to be easy for people to hijack the Red Star in our system then, right?
Oh yeah, no. The Red Star is not even available in the Red Box.
That's kind of funny.
Well, I mean,
it makes sense, but
yeah.
Red Star Games. Red Star not available.
Red Star coming soon.
Red Star not included.
Yeah. No, but yeah, so apparently the story goes like there was a guy who GURPS has like a ton of rulebooks, and apparently there was a guy who let you use all of them in his game. And so basically they went to one rulebook, took over a space station that had what it was essentially a Death Star laser that doesn't even have a damage rating, it just says destroys everything in its path.
Oh.
And then they went to a different book that was full of gods and went and started killing them one by one. I believe they got to the third god before the DM told them to get out of his house.
Hey, what game are we gonna move on to now?
I don't know. I've been playing Galaga while you guys have been talking.
Yeah,
You know,
people
Galaga
noticed.
guy- Never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, Galaga's cool.
I almost did it. I almost became the thing that I hate the most.
Louise. I saw what you did.
Okay, what's going on Discord now? No, people are still doing people have been world building since this morning.
We're
Yeah,
busy.
no, there's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff going on over
People
there.
are actually doing work.
Shut up.
Sound like we never do work. Hey.
Go.
Yeah, I know.
go
Like,
read
I
the
say that
table
sarcastically.
discussion. I've been
There's
waiting
always
on
at
you.
least 5 people doing work at all times on Red Star.
It's basically just me and 4 other people.
And
I'm
myself
not
included
bragging.
as well. But nobody
Hey,
realizes.
I built
me
like an
because
entire metro in a day. What are you slackers doing?
But seriously, Mata, please go and read discussion.
Go.
I'm building a Red Star Games portal where people can log in and sync their password to the form in the upcoming wiki, along with other cool features.
Also, are you talking about the thing you asked about yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, let me read through this.
Okay, next question for all of you guys watching. Do you want to see me play some Fortnite or some more arcade games while these guys are talking? We're
Let's do it. Come on.
I would like to jump in on that if I could.
Well, we've just got
Yeah, I'll just keep
Fortnite. Where are
moderating
we
chat.
dropping, boys?
Okay then.
I'm restarting my internet. I'll see if I can join you guys in a few minutes. Sorry about that.
I'm probably
Sounds
gonna have.
good.
Oh god, I haven't played it in a long time, so I'm probably gonna have to install some ungodly large.
You're gonna have to download the
So-
entire game over again.
They had that whole Infinity Gauntlet update. That's pretty cool.
Oh
Yeah, I need to get in on that before it goes away.
Give
If
me.
there are spoilers for Infinity War, I have to leave now.
There aren't.
there's-
there
there's
aren't.
not.
It's like literally as far from canon as you can go. As close to
Spoiler
like
alert,
they have the
everybody,
stones.
Thanos
The
has
stones
an
do the wrong
Infinity
thing.
Yes, Sadaka, we are putting together a wiki because it would be helpful to keep everyone up to date on what's going on in the RSG canon. Because there's a lot of information there that we're just having to write, and it'd be very helpful to have it in a wiki. So yeah, that's the idea. It would be helpful. Hi, Mitsu.
Am I okay in saying that we are also in talks about combining this with other canon project or other non-canon projects?
Well,
We are collaborating with other projects, like the BioWave project that was mentioned earlier. They're collaborators with us. Let's keep most of that under wraps until we officially announce it.
Sounds
again, nothing official, nothing official.
Yeah, but we are collaborating with other Bionicle projects.
We want to make sure that, like, we want other people to be involved. If they reach out and they say, hey, you know, how can I get involved? We'll definitely try to have a conversation about that. So.
Yeah.
You guys can do some matches without me. I have to update GeForce.
What?
Yeah.
Oh god, I thought you were talking about the movie about hamsters.
What?
What?
Why is that the first thing that you remember?
I don't know.
Sorry guys, I can't play Fortnite today. I'm busy watching GeForce.
Yeah, oh my god.
It's a game.
You know, that movie was surprisingly good. Like, it wasn't as bad as I expected it to be.
I watched that so many times when I was younger. I actually had the game. The game was really, really cool.
I watched it on Premiere and I've never regretted anything else. Except maybe being friends with Field, but...
Oh, shots
No, that's
fired.
too far.
Oh shit!
It's too much. It's too
Peel,
much.
we love you. Don't leave.
It just doesn't have the same effect when he's not here, you know?
That's fair.
Okay, so I have about 40 minutes before I absolutely have to leave. So,
My internet just isn't coming back up, so I'm probably just gonna.
all right.
Robot Meerkat, Robot Chef.
Yeah, I gotta take off. I'm sorry, guys.
Not a problem.
It's fine.
Take care.
Farewell,
And
comrade.
Alright.
Yep.
See y'all later.
Farewell,
Yep.
spouse, space cowboy.
Spouse cowboy.
Yes.
Romatu, are you going to talk at all, or are you just going to lurk here?
Hello, Metro Nui!
Oh
Oh
god.
god.
What's
There we
up?
go.
Stream.
Yeah, we're streaming.
Yeah,
There we go. Wow, that's nice. Huh. Yeah, my game's good to go. You can find me real easily. I mean, I use my same name for everything. Okay, how about I play some... Oh! Oh dear. Guess what they just turned back on? 50v50 version 2. No, I've been playing this quite a bit today, and this is the first time I've seen that turned back on. While we're waiting for you guys, I'm gonna do a round or two of ulti already. I have accepted your thing, ulti. Let me quickly change my settings so... Where's the party settings? How is that? How's it broken? What did you...
So, alright, I won't be there for like 10 minutes. Not mine.
It's all going to shit.
Everything is breaking. Everything is breaking on the street right now. Everything is breaking.
I think that should work.
It's all going to break down.
I'll check.
Yay, it's back. Woohoo!
I think what I did is I haphazardly just plugged my headset into my Xbox controller, and that creates a new driver and whatnot, so that probably just messed things up.
Yes, I think that might have been it.
So
yeah, I think it is working.
Yep.
Why would you even consider doing such a thing? Ugh.
Because it's so much
How
easier
dare
to play it when my headphones aren't attached to a speaker on my desk with like a 1 meter long cable.
A likely story.
Okay, while you guys are getting everything taken care of, I'm going to do a round of the Infinity Gauntlet.
Alright. I just sent a friend request your way, so I'll wait until that all is taken care of, though.
Yep. I've actually got to duck out. Y'all have fun.
Alrighty.
Make sure someone's moderating chat, please.
I'll keep an eye on the Twitch chat.
Okay. I'm gonna duck out now. See y'all later.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
If you're going to be moderating Twitch chat, then I'll keep eye on YouTube.
Okay. I forgot I changed my nickname to DJ Lab Code in this. It's not my normal name. I still like that name. Huh?
You're a nerd.
Well, forgive me.
Aren't we all, though?
Yes, good point.
Oh, dear goodness.
I'm not. I'm a Chad.
Okay. Oh yeah, the Chadumatu.
Yeah.
The Chadumatu.
And now we can't hear the audio in Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. And it fixed itself. Don't know how.
Hooray! So what you guys been talking about whilst I have been gone?
Kanoe cards.
Aren't those looking beautiful? And
by the way, for those of you watching, I make no claim to be anywhere decent at this game.
we'll make fun of you.
Like he destroyed
Don't
us.
worry.
And... Whoever's playing him, destroy him like he destroyed us in Red Alert.
Wait, which Red Alert were you guys playing? Because I have fun memories of Red Alert too.
Open Red Alert. Open RA.
So
it was the original, essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
And
did you guys ever play? Did you guys ever play Yuri's Revenge?
That is my favorite of all time.
Oh, that thing was so creepy and weird, but awesome at the same time.
Ooh. Got someone from it with a
Let.
pistol. Yeah?
Which mode are you playing? Thanos?
Yep.
I see.
Which is also sort of
Okay.
Blitz-ish, which I like.
Well, hopefully my thing should be done soon, so I'll be able to join
I
you.
need explosives for a challenge. Already have a pistol. I do need an assault weapon.
Boy, swap your attack for that pump.
Oh. And I just added like lag spike. Wait, if I'm playing the Thanos mode, where is...
They changed it. It takes them a while to spawn now.
Yeah.
But he's also like a lot weaker in terms of how he does a lot more damage now.
So, you can kill him a bit more easily, but he can kill you a lot more easily.
Yeah,
Please
and
your last
also
chance.
they made the mode longer so that more people potentially get a chance to play as them.
See, now what I thought was going to happen when they introduced Thanos is like, oh, well, he shows up and then... I can't say that. Go watch Infinity War, it's a good movie.
I know exactly what you're gonna say, and let me just tell you, man, I think it might be unbalanced.
Maybe.
Oi!
Hey, it's without context, we're good.
Okay, Infinity War spoilers, but I give you no context.
See what Thanos is going to do is he's going to come up, he's going to walk.
Bionicle alternate universe. The great discs have the power of the Infinity Stones.
Well then,
Oh yeah, there
body
were
will
6 of them.
be made out of one.
Yes. But what if they made one out of all of the discs? Infinity Mask. No he.
I think like half of them kind of exist in the Matoran universe.
No, there's. Let's see, there's.
Oh yeah, they removed
Fine.
300 health from Thanos.
Tomato.
That's about it. Tomato.
Tomato. Tomato.
Oh, we lost
Tomato.
quite a bit of our viewers.
Tomato.
I can roll with that, you know. There's worse names.
What?
Y'all remember Tuma? I wish I did.
The almighty Tuma!
Who is this tumor of which you speak? I only know the almighty tumor.
I didn't know there was another Tuma.
Brain Tuma.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Harry Ashton says, you could feasibly do an Infinity Gauntlet-esque quest using the legendary canoe. That is very true.
Guess who's back from the dead?
Nice. Hey, do we have any questions from any of the chats?
Let me check. My that just came back.
Bye bye. Oh wait, where did you go? Don't think I didn't see
Rotate
you.
tomato.
Potato. I'm not even gonna try, you know? It's never gonna try and fight it.
Alright, so, Tomato, have you been working on any cool artwork lately?
Any cool artwork? We got a couple mask
mean other
packs
than all of
that... Yeah, other than all of it. What specifically I've been working on? We got a few mask packs that are coming down the pipes Some of those are pretty interesting, pretty different from what we've released so far. I was looking, and a lot of what we've put out on the market so far has been pre-existing masks. So like the Mata, the Metru, you know, things that already exist. And coming soon, we're going to be releasing some things that are somewhat canon. They're not non-canon, but there's a precedent for them in canon, if that makes any sense. Like you would expect them to exist.
Well, actually, coming out in the Arts, not a thing.
Oh, they are. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we never saw them depicted in any way, but we know that they have to exist just by nature.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, those are something to get excited for because they are looking super good. I've been working with the 3D modeler guys, and we've been getting those concepts fleshed out. I think we only have a couple more that need finished up, but once those get done, we want to release them with the red box because they will actually be in the red box. So we like, hey, you know, might as well try and get those two out together. That's not any reason for the delay of the red box. That's just tertiary, and if we can get the two out at the same time, that would be awesome. So
there's you know, no guarantees. There's always a chance that we work with masks faster than we work with the third development, but we do want to try and shoot for that.
The Mask of Silly Walks.
Mask of Silly Walks.
The Mask of Soon, TM.
Oh, we have a few questions here. First off, the easiest one to answer, I guess. How much would the red box cost? Essentially, we're going to be... it's going to be free. It's going to be a digital download. Oh.
No dollars from you.
Yeah, we don't want to take your money unless it's mask related. So.
Yep.
And then,
but some people say it's worth what you pay for it. So.
Who says that?
Who?
I don't know. People. Old smart people. You know, the ones that sit in the rocking chairs and knit. You know.
Yes, the ones that are avid Bionicle fans.
I paid $8 for a fucking thing of popcorn at my movie theater. Now, do I feel like the popcorn was worth $8? Absolutely not. But it was still good.
You need to figure out how to sneak popcorn into the theater.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. The Virgin Petrus versus the Chadumatu.
God. I think it's the other way around, if you ask me.
Hey, after our discussions the other night.
Next question. What's next?
Here we go. No, I did... One moment, I'm trying to fix settings so you aren't...
So another thing for art, the final video is coming out soon. Got some good progress on that.
There we go.
I'm finishing up some of the frames, and then we will be hopefully releasing that soonish. We don't want to give a specific date, but
we already gave
it's coming.
Date of Monday. If we don't meet the Monday date, we'll probably do it Thursday. But again, you know.
Well, that's
we'll
the plan.
I don't expect delays on.
Yeah.
It is voiced by the eminent LJ, so get hyped.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, we should probably talk about some other things. Should we talk about wallpapers real quick? Because somebody was asking about that a few days ago.
It depends. Are you discussing like the site we were going to launch and then didn't launch at launch for reasons?
No.
Or more just like straight releases?
Just straight releases. Somebody was asking about wallpapers for the video frame. That was on our Facebook page, but I never gave them a concrete answer. I just said that we were thinking about it.
It's certainly in the back of my mind. Right now, I'm very busy with actually just trying to produce artwork for the project, so things we're going to be releasing. As far as wallpapers go, that will probably be something I'll do in my spare time. So no promises on anything. I'd personally like to hear from you guys. Like, spam our message boards and our forums, not our message boards. Spam our forums with requests of things you'd like to see. I'd like to kind of get a feel for what everyone's interested in. And yeah, I mean, I definitely would like to do some some cool wallpapers, like in the quality of the launch posters. So good high quality 4K images.
Send us messages on Facebook. Spam our forums. Mail us death threats.
No,
no, don't do that last one.
Don't listen to him.
Direct them at me, I can take it.
Dakota asks, how will the toadstools work?
Umatsu likes the danger.
Toad tools are a great question, and I know that Mata is not here, but I have some insight into that because I was asked to work on that. So, Toa tools within the game, we don't want most of our Toa to start off with that in the red box, simply because Toa tools are normally pretty powerful. We know that that's kind of against what happens with most Toa in canon, but most Toa in canon also start off as Mathoran, and ours just can't with the current system. Not in any like combat situations at least. So you won't start off with Toa tools, but there are a few other ways that you can obtain them. One of which is through loot tables. If you get really lucky, you could potentially find a lost Toa tool somewhere in a dungeon, and the way that the Toa tool's appearance, damage, and function will be determined is through a table. So you'll have to roll some dice, and you'll figure out what type of Toa tool it is, if it's got any additional functions, what those would be like. It'll be pretty cool, and you know, after that you'll have a weapon that can channel elemental energy and has some unique features. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I think what was the other? I think you can potentially, I would see it being possible that, you know, depending on what your DM wants to do, there'd be a shop that you could also go to commission one. And eventually, we might change that, you know, as players start off as Mathoran. It could be possible that upon transformation, similar to what happened with the...
Spoilers, man!
Yeah, hey.
We're not ready to show off that dude. Who we've already made, like, millions of memes about, even though he isn't public.
The most memeable
We have more
character
memes internally than I ever thought we were going to, and we haven't even...
Yeah, so you guys need to understand that while we're making content, we'll just start making memes about the things we're making before we even release them to you guys. So we're all secretly hoping that you'll start making the memes with us when they go public, but it's pretty funny stuff.
Hashtag.
Opie had quite a lot of them. It was quite a lot.
Look, come here. What? Come here.
There was something for Popey. There's a lot for Popey actually. Not even.
Popey was the meme bomb.
Let's just leave it at this. If you have a dirty mind, Fopi's video can be pretty funny. Just looking at the images.
Additionally,
I think we should just. We'll just leave it at that.
Something did make it into the final video. If you look at the frame, I think it's the second frame. There's a guy wearing an orange tuna in the back.
It's 30. It's exactly at 39 seconds. You can see in the corner.
Yeah. Tuna guy made it in. Originally, he didn't have like a head. He was just like a disembodied mask.
So we started making memes of him basically as like Deadpool for Bionicle. He's just like painfully self-aware, makes satirical remarks and everything. And he just like randomly replaces characters on our artwork. Just like poorly Photoshop his face on everything.
Like there's a guy northeast.
Northeast? Got it.
Yes. Just like straight up northeast, 45 degrees.
I see.
So was that in response to the Nico trailer? Any shows the Coliseum meme so far? Can you show some of the
Swing bang.
No.
Yeah.
You may have seen that in the Lime Joint podcast. That could use some explanation, but we're not gonna be able to share that.
But we're not gonna explain it to you.
We'll
we're
talk
probably
about it.
not
We
going
won't
to share most of our internal memes because they're absolutely horrible.
They're very spicy.
Oh.
Oh lord. Funny stuff.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. We can probably skim through and find a few of the memes. Narota, we'll definitely meme Narota when he comes out.
Oh yeah, he's the easiest to meme. Like
Yeah.
definitely.
I mean, he's basically got the pose that you know, the blocks your path meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in that particular pose, I think, when he's being revealed for the first time. So,
No, I
you know, do with that as you will.
Where did they go?
do not know.
Let's see, is Fortnite ready to go? Yes, it is.
Got him. Knock that one up there.
There's people shooting us.
Yep, let's fall back, I guess. I don't know.
Run away! Run away!
Yeah, it looks like they eliminated the other team. Maybe?
I'm gonna try and get to higher ground. Oh, damn.
No use, Anakin. I have the high ground.
I knew you would say that, and I knew it would specifically be you.
That is a lazy ass meme.
Why don't we share some of them on the forums?
Well,
we will. Don't
I'm a
worry.
lazy.
When do we get there?
If Mata doesn't kill us for it, we'll do it.
Oh, yeah,
Mata
because
hates memes.
he does.
Ow!
No,
Dirty.
Yeah. Like, come in here.
In memes.
He really doesn't like emotes on the server.
Just stupid, like it's emotes. Who cares?
Got some bandages if you need them.
Some
That's what we do to Peel. That's how we handle him.
are the bandages just up and about? Okay, we're in the zone. No ammo here.
There's a guy on the lake.
I see it. I see. At least I see the building.
I can't keep shooting, I'm almost out of bullets.
Hate it when that happens.
I know, right?
Automod held a message for a reason aggressive. Allow will post it to chat. Basically, if you make or say a bad meme, he stabs you. No, yeah, that's
That'd be the one.
true.
The whole stabs Pelicar thing is kind of a meme in itself because
it's server mutes Pelican out. Are they shooting us in here?
it used
I'm
to
going
be that everybody would
to go
or
across to
Mata
the
would
other
be
building.
the only one stabbing people, but now
Try
everybody's getting
to-
right to stab Peel.
I'm gonna come with you.
Alrighty.
I've only got like 2 bullets.
Umatu, should we be talking maybe about some of the design stuff that I'm currently working on? A certain Nuva map.
Oh shit.
Or do we keep that?
Oh, it's nowhere.
I think that's a pretty small release. I mean, that's how we're gonna debut Narota. So I mean,
Oh.
yes. Okay, so I think we're good to say this. There's a merchant coming named Narota, and he will be bringing good gifts for you guys. Namely, our Kowalski masks. So, Noble, Nuva, and Hordika Kowalskis are coming soon. So, for those of you watching live, get hype. You're the first to know.
Get hype in the chat.
Okay, so the other
Yeah,
guys
we just finished the Kowalski model today, and man, it is looking good. The Nuva model.
Well, there's one bit. You said with the mandibles at the bottom.
Yeah. We'll discuss this privately. We're working on it. I mean, it's looking good. We got some touch up to do, but it's looking good.
Probably shouldn't call them mandibles. They're not really mandibles.
That's
not those the 2B. No, not those.
Do we want them to be tubes? I feel like they.
Yeah, because it's a Nuva mask. Nuva masks have little tubes on them.
That's true.
Let's
Fleshy wrinkles. I wouldn't call them.
Fleshy wrinkles.
Wu infused power.
Isn't Ohatu
Yo, if
basketball sack owl, right?
I have
Come
a
on,
question.
man.
I have a question.
Okay.
If
There's someone behind us.
If Takanuva fell into a vat of energized protodermis and became a Nuba, would he have a massive flashlight?
What the? Oh God, I get the joke now. Oh Christ, no. God, you're awful. But yes, the answer is yes.
You do realize this is being recorded, right?
Here. No, I didn't. I just wanted to reload that one.
I still like the idea of the Kowalski having blades instead of round things, but you know.
No, don't. Alrighty, let's move. The storm's coming. Oh! We've got two guys right there.
So,
Uh,
I don't know if you guys saw in the mocks in the chill out zone server. Last night I posted a little wooden hammer, and I posted it to mask posting as well, and it's got like 120 reactions so far, and it's kind of crazy for just a tiny hammer. It's literally just 5 pieces.
That's the thing is, good ideas don't have to be big; they can just be creative.
Yeah,
That's...
no, I really like the idea of Matoran tools and things.
Oh gosh, I'm like the only one.
Really crazy badass weapons and stuff, but honestly, I like the mocks that have little character traits like designed into them. When I was doing my plant life, his first iterations, he had little pouches on his hips where he would like store plant samples and stuff like that, and he had a cooking pot attached to his backpack and all that kind of stuff. I mean,
Hey, Petrus.
Cool.
Ready up, my lad.
Yep. Oh, you're ready. Okay, here we go.
Soup has to be like the worst thing for like the Matoran universe. Well, any hot food.
Soup?
Now that I think about it.
Well,
Wait.
You know, I mean, you could also look at it as a pan. Like
I forgot to ask you guys, do you want to do the 50-50 or do you want to do just regular squads?
Either one is fine by me.
Let's do squads first, and then 50v50.
If we have time. I only have about 15 minutes.
Oh, then squads, absolutely. 50-50 takes too long.
Alright.
Oh man, I'm the odd one out. See, I'm cool.
It's like, what the hell are you doing?
New kid on the block.
Yep, expect big things from me soon.
What's the emote button again?
You just click yourself, essentially.
If it makes you guys feel better, I got a winner chicken dinner a little while ago.
I've never won a single Fortnite match.
Ow! I have one, too.
That changes today.
And I've played hundreds of them. I'm getting better, but
I've won a couple.
It's still
So
saddening.
does that include squads or is that solos?
Solos mostly.
Okay, where should I go? Or where should we go? Not tilted. What are
Nope,
you doing?
not tilted.
Let's go.
You
like,
guys
tomato.
want to drop Fatal?
I
We could go
don't.
tomato.
Let's go to the one that... burger thing.
Very good.
I've-
What?
It's highlighted on the map.
You mean the stadium?
Whatever. It has bugs in it.
It has what?
Shut up.
Burgers.
Oh, and then for those of you with the battle pass, there's a camera in there you can dance in front of to mark off part of an achievement or a
Can't afford
challenge.
the battle pass.
Yeah, for the battle pass.
Big sad.
Big unhappy.
Look at that killer car right now. I think I'm just gonna.
Don't
serve
say
him.
that.
Yeah, he's muted. For absolutely no reason, I just don't like doing it.
Jesus Christ, what just happened? Apparently. Falling damage from like a 1-block fall.
Die swing set. You're in my way.
Anyway, I thought I'd stop in and say hey. I'm probably gonna bounce, guys, but yeah. Hello, everyone watching. It's been a pleasure. We will have some good stuff out to you soon. So, I am the Umatu, and I am peacing out. See ya.
No, you're tomato.
He didn't hear you.
Too slow.
Umatu.
Oh, we're right on the edge of the zone. Neat.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. So we could.
Killed by now.
Your self-confidence is radiating in waves.
How to check if there's people near you. Deploy a tactical Petrus. If he dies.
In the first 5 minutes, then you're not alone.
New Fortnite strats.
The sacrificial lamb.
And don't just stand around. Get some resources as well. So.
I'm dead.
I'm okay, dead.
Butterfree.
Better off dead than dad. Hello there.
Jesus, ulti.
Are you guys really mining the building for resources?
Yeah, why not?
I mined some boxes.
There's a car in
Do you
there.
know what the box is? Boxen.
I hope that ulti dies first.
Floor.
That we ended up with a vending machine that only sells grenades and bandages. This is terrible.
Bandages could be good.
I want some grenades. Grenades would greatly help me towards one of my goals.
Which is to kill one of us, or?
To eliminations with explosive weapons.
Oh, I see.
I just noticed how close we are to Tilted. This is a terrible idea.
Yay.
Most
Not
people
as
are probably
terrible as
already wiped
Tilted.
out from Tilted, so as long as we circumvent it entirely, we won't get shot up. The people who are going, there's definitely people
I'm in
left.
danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm about to die.
Any of you guys happen to have any minis?
No,
Nope.
I haven't found any shields.
Well, it's a good thing we're nearing the end of the stream because we've got like 9 viewers, and I'm pretty sure some of us are those 9 viewers.
That and TTV is about to start streaming,
Yeah.
so...
Hey,
we
Petrus.
definitely-
Well, the way we're all over here.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we probably don't have as many viewers right now because TTV's about to jump in, and I'll probably jump in there too.
And they have...
Wait, are we supposed to know that?
Yeah? Sure.
Okay. 'Cause-
They posted it in the sponsor chat, so you know.
Okay, sorry. For some reason they hadn't. I thought they hadn't announced the name. I was like, how do you know
I'm on the inside.
that?
You're
I'm on the
omnipotent.
Patreon,
Hacker man.
chat, but I don't think they announced the name to the Patreon chat.
Hey,
so-
was that one of you guys that just fired?
Nope.
No,
We're
it's
right by
people in
Tilted.
Tilted.
Well, nobody lives forever. Let's go.
Oh, he's
Oh,
jumped.
this is why-
Lads, he's jumped down.
Oh,
This
we're
is
doing
why
this.
you don't make
There's
it.
2 guys off to our right.
I see them. They're fighting each other. So hang on, actually.
Let's just skedaddle out of their way, you know?
Okay.
I
yeah.
found some minis.
Skedaddle, skadoo.
Because
It's
now
time
we're
to
in-
run away from them.
Here we go.
He heard me shooting at him, but I missed all my shots, which is
Skedaddle,
kind of
skadoo. I
Got one. Ooh, knocked.
coming back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I'm being rocked.
You blocked me on Facebook. Now you have to die.
I'm talking, bitch.
Ah, crap.
Oh. All right. Well, he's gone.
I got a kill. I'm happy though.
I need to get out of here. I'm in danger.
Yes, you are, veteran.
Why can't I get through the
Oh,
door?
I'm down.
What the? Close and
You
open
see
the
that?
door again. Yeah, close the door.
Won't be long for me either.
I'm probably going to die now.
Yeah.
Probably. I'm a statue right now.
Why are you a
Sitting
statue?
triumphantly on a hill. For some reason, my keyboard just stopped working entirely. I'm just stuck here. I think it's an error with Discord to voice or something.
I don't think they know where I'm at. I'm gonna try to keep it that way. But I also need resources really badly.
My body is over to the left. Or all of my
no,
reasons.
no. I see some shit over there. I know that.
To your left, to your left.
You got the Southside morals.
Yeah, there's too many of them. I'm screwed.
Yeah, sorry. My bad. So I'll just watch you guys from here, I guess.
Can you not
Until I
shoot? Can you
die.
at least use your mouse to shoot people?
I can't. It's the weirdest thing. As soon as I started using the push to talk on Discord, I just lost all control of Fortnite.
Try clicking. Click Fortnite again. Like, just click anywhere within it.
That's what I'm doing. It's I'm
Ah.
trying that. It's not working.
Have you alt-tabbed out and back in?
I can try again.
I'm
You'll
just.
survive a little longer.
I'm more
it's
surprised
still not
nobody's
working.
seen you.
Well, you know what? I'll just stand up here until I die. Maybe we'll increase our ranking. Maybe
That is
hope that 1 and 2 simultaneously kill each other.
Well, you're not in zone, so.
Yeah, it won't be long for sure.
What a triumphant end to the RST stream.
Just standing here.
Enjoying the breeze. Having a good time.
Yeah, you know.
Nobody
dude.
paying
I can
attention
see
to
them.
you.
I'm
Amazing.
surprised they haven't noticed me yet.
Yeah, this will probably be going for a few more minutes. I think this is a good place to end the stream. Thank you, everyone who came out to watch us. We really appreciate it. And we will be
for
back.
asking your questions.
Yes, that's another big thing. And we will, of course, be back next week. 1 second. Let me take care of something
See you guys.
here. Do. I just need to get all the controls open here so I can actually close out the stream.
We can just watch the storm in GulfCon.
Yep, this is the end, everybody. Or the beginning of the end, rather.
On the map, it's coming for him.
Yep. Surely but slowly but surely. Alrighty. Here we go. No NVIDIA. I don't want that. Tanks, though. OBS. I have too many things open. There we go. Alrighty.
Alright.
Well, go over,
Y'all
check
in
out
the
TTV. Thanks for watching, etc., etc. Bye now.
Bye now.